Hello, everybody. We're going to do something a little different today. We are going to play some Alan Wake 2. The reason for this is I've been doing a lot of game challenges. I've been doing God of War Ragnarok Valhalla, hardest difficulty, grinding to gold in Rainbow Six Siege. And I want to update everybody that's just keeping up with that as I'm kind of progressing. God of War Valhalla DLC, I have not played it enough recently. I'll be totally honest about that. I'll be totally transparent about that. I've been playing a ton of Rainbow Six Siege. And to be honest, me and my friends, let me pull up the stream. Me and my friends have been regularly getting clapped for a pretty long time now. We finally have ranked up. I am middle bronze 3. I got one of my other friends in here. We have a 4 stack. I think we have hope for that. God of War Valhalla, I'll probably play it this week. All of it will be done. We will get gold in Rainbow Six Siege. We will beat God of War Valhalla on the highest difficulty. And we're going to beat some Alan Wake 2. Because I heard great things about this game. It's right up my alley. I know it's a mystery. I know it's spooky. I know very little about this, to be honest. So we're going to jump right in. Not going to waste any more time. Let me make sure the audio isn't terrible on this. How's this sound? Yeah, it sounds good. So, make sure the game audio. Yep. All right, we are in new game. I probably only played too long. It's already kind of late. I meant to stream earlier, but I played Rainbow Six Siege, and there's certain things for streaming I'm having a difficult time with. All right, new game. We're gonna go hard, of course. Burn an enemy's darkness away with a source point. Destroying a source point. Here, let me change some of the lighting. A little bit darker here.
Back to the beginning.
So loud.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Sure.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
The fucked up deer.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Oh, it's a dead deer. Music's going crazy. It's just a hairy man. Yep. Am I this guy? This is not how I wanted to start, but I'm a naked, middle-aged man, it looks like. Look at those cheeks. Alright, what is happening? Can't run. I can kind of aim down sights. There's a flashlight. Honestly, I see a naked man in the woods. I'd call it in. I think you should call that in. I have literally no idea where we are. What is happening? Jesus Christ. Okay. The fuck is this? Oh sweet, I unlocked sprinting. I don't know if this guy should be running right now. What is our goal? Where are we going? That's not great. The guy had an axe. Where are we going? I literally have no idea. Are we squaring up? Okay, maybe not. Okay. Just run. Oh, they're still there. What is happening? Was that scripted? What the fuck is happening?
What the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I have no idea. That man was just brutally murdered. Alan Wake 2. I feel like that's a bit loud. Let me change my lighting real fast. I feel like it's kind of harsh.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Do a little warmer light.
God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Get all murdery.
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan?
What an opening.
Bye, kiddo.
So is this our main character? Alright. Looks like we're FBI.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Drink coffee in sync. That's how you know they're partners.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Yep, FBI.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Well, this isn't a great start. Deputy's gone missing.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map.
I know, I'm on my way. There we go, we get a map. We're here.
Said that, Mulligan? I said we should both be down here, watching this dead guy. For safety.
Hey, over here. Hey there.
Okay.
It's Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
Mulligan.
I just
Great.
wanted to, you know, that,
Are you really going to say that? You just assume the man will be in charge?
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
I don't know. Sounds like you do.
But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
You could use that walkie.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person.
Not great.
Actually, but you know, inside.
Good. Let's just take a look.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
How? Well, you didn't tell me
I
how.
need to think through the facts of the case.
Okay, so we get a mine
Mine
place.
My version
This
of
is
the Mind
cool.
Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Okay.
The facts are on the board.
Case board.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay. Okay. Let's investigate some shit. Confidential. Series of murders occurred in around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. All victims reported missing in 2010. No commonalities. 2010 discovered 2012. 2018 they've been missing 8 years. Organs missing. 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled the cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Let's just look at some of the clues here. Ted, dentist. Stabbed, bloating on wrists, bloating. Store owner, bruising heart removed. No bloating. Slight differences in murders. Bloating, only commonalities, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water, postmortem. This guy, I guess he was bloating as well. So yes, all bodies experience bloating. Bruising on the wrists and legs, deep gash in the chest. So these things, kind of a ritualistic murder. Animal tracks. Talk to someone. Post-mortem tattooing on the body. So they had some tattoos placed on them after the fact. No connections. Animal butchery techniques. Right. Didn't really... Okay. That all we got in here? So there's been 3 murders. It's probably the 4th. This game looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie. It already seems...
You're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
Just
Doesn't...
getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
I might have gotten turned around.
I'm gonna go check something out.
Is it this way?
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You crack cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
Yeah, it looks pretty young to
What happens
retire.
to cops who say this is their last case?
Real funny, Anderson.
Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance, no other Mirror Peak. Iconic landmark overlooking. Right angle, inverted on the glory. Okay. I know nothing about this game, so I'm actually thrilled.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache.
You're not wrong.
Too much sky.
I actually love nature, truthfully, chat. But I also get it. I guess I'll just go to the crime scene. I don't want to get off the beaten path too much, I guess. Is it around the hill?
Bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Down the hill and around the convenience
Damn.
store.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, Next coffee's on me.
Can I make it, Mulligan?
I see.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
All right. Anything I can see on this table? Why do you leave the body unattended?
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
Witch's ladle. Witch's hut.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Thornton seems like a great guy.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp.
Well, I hope this isn't against TOS, because that's definitely a penis.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
We'll figure it out as we go.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Okay, you unlock your first key image. You can place it on the case board inside the main place. Okay. The key image will be selected. Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image begins a new line of investigation. Okay, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable in the case board under goals. Okay, so it just tells me how to expend this. So, let's take a look here. I don't know how to examine stuff. Because I definitely think looking at his penis. You can collect clues from the body. Okay, so we got a heart.
Killer left the heart right next to the body.
And we've got
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo
bruising.
straps holding him down.
And we also have his
Inside
giant
stab
gash.
Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Anything else? I don't get it.
Heart removed from
Okay,
chest.
yeah.
Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay, resolve the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. So, okay. Why did I go all the way over there? Okay, investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, or more about the killers. Talk to someone, find evidence. Okay. It's kind of
Who is
long.
our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Any idea who the victim is?
Yeah, let's ask
Oh,
this
I sure
guy.
do. His name is Nightingale.
Nightingale.
He came to
Oh,
town about 13 years ago.
Jesus.
I haven't heard
13 years
anything about
ago.
him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms.
Jesus.
Oh, and sisters.
So,
So
you knew the
you are
victim.
victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Yeah, he's been missing.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all
Yeah, the other victims. Yep.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Okay.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Yeah, doesn't sound good. Let's go to our fucking mind map or whatever.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI.
Yeah.
Came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Was he killed here or brought here after? For display. Someone left in a hurry.
Not the tripod.
Knock the
They were
tripod over.
filming it.
Was it for a camera?
Why else would you have a
Someone
tripod?
was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
For later. Anything else I can get here? There's more.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
So I see one.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I
Thank
think that's
you.
everything. For now, at least.
What about two?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okay, I was at two. Whoops. So he died. Dude, this would be the victim, wouldn't it? Or I assume it's because the killers, because they killed him here. There's multiple of them.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
So they killed him here. There was multiple of them. They were waiting here a while because they were drinking beer, and they were filming it.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing
Why
for 13
Nightingale?
years. Why here? Why now?
I don't know. Victim came from.
Profiling. Get into
Okay.
the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
It looks like the deer is like meditating with hands. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues for profiling people of interest. Sure, let's try it. Go for this one.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
I feel like this is a little more than profiling here.
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
I don't know how you got that. She's
Nightingale was
Psychic?
chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
He
This
felt.
wasn't some random
Yeah.
act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a
Interesting.
person. More like a container for something.
Anything else I can get out of this?
Nightingale has been MIA for
No.
15 years.
Anything else I can get from this little table?
This mug always cheers me up.
In your fucking mind place? It's kind of odd. Okay. Let's pull out the previous murders. Here we go. Otto. What are you doing? Sorry, my cat's jumping up. Killer may be sportsman. Okay, don't have anything for this case yet. So,
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
go to Nightingale.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Okay. The whole time, I'm just like
One of your hunches, Anderson?
scratching my chin.
Happened at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
What was that?
It's
Oh.
not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night. Possibly nude.
I mean, yeah, he was
Killers
definitely
knew he
good.
was here. Ambushed him. Dragged him to the campgrounds. Strapped him to the table. Cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
I could have told
The
you
job was
that.
unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
Not really.
Why doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Chat, this is my cat, Otto.
He's got that big.
Super cute kitten.
Creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
Cutie. You know, she's kind of jumping all over the place right now.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Yep. We gonna pick it up, or...
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
They come out from under the boulder? What the hell are you talking about?
A page full of text on one side.
Oh, no.
Not a printout.
You can't go on my laptop.
Typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
It's not
The
good.
victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
They knew it would end up hurting them.
What in the world is happening here?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
Okay.
Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Well, this is
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
sure.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close
I don't understand this power.
inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Otto,
I
you're
must find
just...
out what.
You're being really cute right now, but you're kind of in the way, cutie. Can I do anything with that? I don't think so, not yet. But maybe I'm wrong.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Yeah, it came from somewhere else.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Really? Nightingale's body is something hidden in it? Okay.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue. A witch with no heart.
That's...
Strange echo of Al murder. Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
Yeah.
All of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires?
That's not good.
Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm
Sure.
already hooked. I need the next chapter.
It's the right way. I feel like it's not,
I'll
but...
be back in a second.
Roger.
Can I get additional clues? Is this how this game works? Or am I just like stuck to find whatever the game wants me to? I bet I can find a way to take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Oh, there is ammunition in this game. Well, that's gonna be great later.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
I know things would be a
Casey
little
hates the image
crazy.
jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Interesting. Okay, manuscript fragments can upgrade pistols. Weapons, I mean. Okay, I got one. It's not gonna do it.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera?
I don't know what a caldera
This
is.
whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine you're out of the earth.
Should probably go back to the murder site. Forward. To the left. Actually, go right, left.
I
Okay.
helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost...
I'm gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Some the field. Thought he saw a move in the bush. Some animals, poachers, gunshots. Hmm. I actually did get a clue.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Interesting. Yeah, I think we would like this game.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Interesting.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week
After Deer Fest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Nice.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside.
Nice.
Pretty woods.
Coming along.
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Anything over here?
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. That's not good. Yeah, I feel like this isn't good. Someone like murdered somebody.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart room.
Do I have like...
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message. Makes sense.
This seems like just a little side objective, but still interesting. Open this door here. What do we got? I'm stuck. There we go.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Sure. How we get that body back, huh?
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I
I
guess.
wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Shouldn't be this excited, I feel like. This guy's dead and someone's leaving you a lot of messages. Are those spray
By the
cans?
lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Deerfest.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
You mean the waterfront? I hope you mean the direction you faced me.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deerfest. Just a few more days.
Jesus. The deer puns.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you.
He's double fisting it, so there we go.
Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Okay, let's get some clues going.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
We've looked through the case.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the booker?
Saga's a cool name.
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Let's start with this.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details.
To Alan Wake, that's who it is. Famous novelist.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of
His animation.
satanic cult.
He's really acting it out.
And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The deer masks.
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the
Well, that's
tree.
pretty helpful.
Cult of the tree." Oh, And then we found a
That seems deeply important.
thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cults.
She's a true crime writer.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
About some things.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson.
She knows this person?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened.
So I know this is Alan Wake 2. I've never played the first game. I have no idea.
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
This is heavy information. What the fuck?
So weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
She knew your name.
If you say so.
Well, that's not good. Alrighty then. Let's go to the case board. Got some clues.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Cult of the Tree.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Cult goal. And what kind of cult? What to do with this mask thing? Maybe in who's involved? Cult symbols, I feel like is this what this is? I've tried everything, right? No, it's right there.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
I guess. I'd rather do a profile on Saga here.
Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Yeah, I feel like you need backup.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you.
Jesus, there's an urban legend. Great.
Gotta find out you're the Grand Wizard or something. Are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff.
It's not a good sign.
You have some guests.
You sound like a nerd.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been.
Huh.
Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Okay. Well, Saga, I hope your daughter doesn't die.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Sweet.
I'll be right with you, sir. Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Hey!
This isn't looking good.
With the funeral home next door, it's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Wow.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Oh, the door's locked. Well, I feel bad.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
More
I'll
penis.
start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Cause of death. Heart being ripped out.
They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here.
They wrote on his heart. Great.
Check it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text.
What?
A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Not much one.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Let's see.
Makes sense. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Must have. See what we got here. Let's get in it. And it's a piece of paper.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale Hunted Saga.
feel like she'd have gloves on.
Dagon could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
What do you mean you found these pages?
No, wait.
And he's gone.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Damn, it's got our ass kicked, huh?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Okay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page is set to get into the light.
Okay. Try staying light and avoid being detected by enemies. Mother of fuck.
He can't see me in the light.
What happens if I do one of these?
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave your attack from safe haven while in combat, become temporarily unavailable. Okay.
Vanished.
What the fuck is happening? Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. I don't know if this music is copyrighted or not. Hold on. Alright. Thank you for tuning in to the video. This is going to go to YouTube. Thank you people that tuned into the stream. We're going to play more of this. That was a wild start. I just wanted to do a short stream. Just started school this week, so it's been a little hectic schedule. But thanks again for everyone that always supports this thing that I do, and I want to do more of them, and I really appreciate it, guys. You have a good night, and let's solve a mystery on this one. Let's turn this song back on. Jesus Christ. All right. Bye, everybody.